forgiveness. He doesn't condone it. Nor does he react out of anger to repel those lies. In other words, instead of mimicking the enemy's previous reactions of anger, remember that? He lets his own words speak for themselves, not even insisting on a personal audience of Tobiah to set things straight. He even opens himself up to the opportunity for his words to be misconstrued by the same nobility who had already misconstrued Tobiah's actions to him. All in all, he doesn't seem to care too much about defending his own reputation and correcting the record with any of them. But why? What sets Nehemiah apart? Well, the answer has actually very little to do with Nehemiah himself, and far more to do with where he's focused. Going back to what we've unpacked in verses 15 through 16, we see that Nehemiah has his eyes trained elsewhere. Not fixated on the fray of broken relationships around him, but focusing beyond it, trusting in the one who placed him right at the center of the fray. He's resting in God's finished work. He's been forged on the purposeful path God has him on, and he's secure in who he is, regardless of what others say, even in his innermost circles. What's flourishing? That's flourishing. But honestly, this kind of flourishing feels pretty far off, doesn't it? No wonder happily ever after seems so impossibly elusive here. Most of the time, we and the systems we're a part of are blatantly not embracing Nehemiah's better way of God-focused flourishing. Instead, we're falling repeatedly into the ways of Tobiah and the Judean officials.